Hey friends, it's Miss Dixon. I am just doing a quick video to unpack the I can statement for our ELA standard this week. And that is, I can determine the meaning of words and phrases in a text relevant to a certain topic or subject. So we're going to unpack this. We're going to do this, and we're going to be doing this for all of our standards to make sure we understand what it is that we are learning. So let's get into this I can statement. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pull out those verbs, the action words, what we're actually going to be doing. And the action word in the sentence is determine. And the meaning of determine is to figure out. So we're going to be figuring out something. Now, what is it that we are going to be figuring out? Well, let's look at the nouns to find that out. We pull out the nouns and it says meaning, words and phrases, text, topic, or subject. Well, we know what meaning means. It's the definition, right? And it's the definition of words and phrases in a text, and we know text is any written passage of a certain topic or subject. So subjects and topics would be like it could be science, it could be history, any of that. So if we come across words that we do not know, we can figure out the meaning of those words with a certain strategy. Now let's talk about what that strategy is. That strategy is context clues. And there are 5 different types of context clues. And I like to teach these with the word ideas. Each of these letters represents one type of context clues. So let's look a little deeper and see what those are. So the I in ideas is an inference. It's the meaning is not given explicitly, so you must use text clues. And over here you have an example of that. So you're using the clues from the text. Don't want to work with Ricardo unless you want to hear him talk about himself. He is so arrogant. So we don't really know what the word arrogant means, but we know that he talks about himself all the time because it says it right here. So arrogant must be someone that likes to talk about themselves a lot. Maybe. All right. D is for definition. The meaning of the words is explained in the sentence. So the definition is right there in the sentence. Ricardo is so arrogant. He thinks he is more important than everyone else. So there's our definition. Arrogant means that he thinks he is more important than everyone. The E in ideas stands for example. An example of the word is in the sentence or nearby sentences. Ricardo is so arrogant. He is always bragging about how great he is at sports. So someone who is arrogant is also someone who brags about themselves, right? So they think they're more important than themselves. They talk about themselves all the time, and he brags about himself. We're getting a real clear picture about Ricardo, aren't we, people? The A in ideas is antonym. Antonym is a word that has the opposite meaning used in the sentence or nearby sentence. So an antonym is the opposite of the meaning. Ricardo is so arrogant, he needs to learn to be humble like his brother. So his brother Jose is humble, but Ricardo is arrogant. So humble means that they don't think that they're the best, that they can accept criticism, but arrogant is the opposite of that. All right. He thinks he's more important. He likes to brag on himself, doesn't think he can do anything wrong. All right. So there's the difference between the two, and you can see how they're put in comparison and contrasted to get one another. So then you have S. S stands for synonym. Synonyms are words that have similar meaning or the same meaning, and it's used near or in the same sentence with the unknown word. An example is Ricardo is so arrogant, proud, self-centered, and overbearing. So you can see by the commas that they've made a list of similar things that describe Ricardo. So arrogant is very similar in meaning to proud, self-centered, and overbearing. So we can probably guess that arrogant means one or all of these things. So this week we're going to be using the ideas strategy of context clues to try and determine some meanings of unknown words. I'm going to be giving you some practice pages, and you're going to have some sorts to do, and you're going to hone this skill of using those context clues to figure out words when you're reading that you may not know when you come across them, okay? So it's best, and you should know that when you come across an unknown word, don't just ignore it or leave it out. It's super important to understand the words that you're reading. The reason that the author put them in there is because he wants you to understand clearly what he's trying to say. So ignoring his words is not the best way to figure out what he's trying to say to you. So that's why we use context clues, right? All right. If you have any questions about this video, just email me, text me, message me, anything like that. You know how to get in touch with me. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.